All right, so good evening, guys, and Happy New Year. This is going to be the first video for the Winxsell Crypto VIP group, where basically I'm going to go over how to play the signals once they arrive. So let's quickly go over mana. So as you can see here, I had 3 signals a while ago. I played them all. However, I know that mana is doing very well. So let's go to the charts. Now, I'll try and do this whenever I send signals. However, if I'm at home, obviously I can't go live. So I will kind of teach the method by which you guys can do this yourselves if I'm not there to guide you personally, okay? So that's the plan. All right, so in a nutshell, let's see. So once you get a signal like this, okay? So there's leverage, cross 20x. Now, very important for the rules, guys. I have to emphasize this. Do not go all in on every signal, okay? This is meant to be used for multiple trades and small trades. So for example, if I have a 1K account, I won't go more than $50 margin per account, okay? So between 20 and 50 bucks before leverage. So for example, you can do 50, 20x, that should be fine. Now in this case, with regarding to mana, so the signal said entry 2970 with 3 take profit targets, okay? So let's put this actually on the chart so we can get a better understanding while we're doing this. All right, so that's over here. So let's see, 2970. So price label. So that was somewhere here. Okay, however, this was a few hours ago, so probably 1819. Okay, so that was on this side. So here, 2970. Now, how would I have played this signal? So my entry was somewhere down here, okay? So once I get this signal, all right, it's saying it's a long position, all right, long position, very important to know. I will then look for a support below the entry. So if this is the entry price, okay, 2970, I'll mark this with a horizontal line, 2970. There we go. So this is the signal entry, okay? Now, it's still in profit, so that's good, but I can beat this. So what I'll do is, I'll draw a box on the next red doji, right below the entry point, okay? So I'll order over here and down here at the bottom of the block, all right? And you can stop loss maybe somewhere down here. So yeah, these two are both my entries, meaning the average entry, in this case, was over here. So I managed to catch this entry, and now it's pumping. Now, to take profits, so 0.301455. Let's see what that is. 0.301455. So here's TP1, somewhere here, okay? Now, in this case, what can you do? This candle is resistance, okay? So you look for the next green candle on the way down. There's resistance. So over here, there's resistance. However, it was already tapped, bounced, and went up again. So here you have 2 choices. You can either take some profit over here and stop loss at your entry. So at this point, you're risk-free. Or like I'm doing, I'm riding this, okay? So what I'm going to do is take profit. Usually I take 25% per TP, and I leave the rest ride even. So you never know, it can even go up to here, this candle. So I'll always leave some money in the trade, all right? So the next block. So here's all red candles, you see, except this green one. So here's potentially also a very good take profit location. So let's make this yellow, and here as well. Okay, so I can take profit here, which is 3169, which is even above TP3 actually. So that can be a very good ride. We'll see how this goes in the next few days. Now also, we can use lines to find out a good take profit location to match these numbers. So let's do diagonals. Take these 2 wicks and these 2 wicks, bottom red ones. So I'll delete these for now just to have a cleaner chart for you guys to see what I'm doing, okay? All right, so we had the breakdown over here and resistance confirmed in this wick, okay? So now we can come back up here easily to test this as resistance again. And this price would be 3072, which is TP3, okay? So you see what I'm doing here? I'm kind of finding different methods with how to find resistances to match the signal. And this way what's happening is, excuse me, you're learning how to trade by dojis and with trend lines at the same time, following the signal as a guide. So that's very important. This is a guide for you guys to trade with, okay? I want you guys to beat these entries. So when I post a signal, okay, they will usually be in profit. However, you can get a better entry than that. And that's the practice. I want you guys to beat these entries and even potentially take profits, okay? So very important. So yeah, you can set some money as a take profit over here, some over here. If it breaks above, this is the next target, okay? Now this is just one signal. There were 3 recently over here, or 4 even. 5, yeah, 5 signals recently. And I believe they're all in profit right now. However, yeah, it's very important that you learn the method, okay? So I'm gonna quickly go over it again to show you very quickly how I would do this from scratch, very simply, okay? So let's say the entry was over here. Take off magnet. So here was the entry time when I gave the signal, okay? Now, I will find the next lowest support. Now, we know supports are red candles and resistance are green candles, okay? So support this red doji. I'll draw a box. Now, I made them green. That's my way. You can do whatever you want. And I will set my orders in the direction of the signal. So it's saying long, so I look for longs on the supports below. For example, yeah, go away. For example, this one. Okay, that's how I got this entry from this red doji on the way down in the direction of the signal. And here is resistance to the next green candle. And hopefully this one as well. Okay, trend lines, we're going to take the lower red wicks. And we can even take this green wick because it's a 4-hour chart. Okay, and we have these 2 zones for resistance also. Alright guys, so that's how I play these signals. If it was a short play, I would have shorted over here because it's a green doji on this side. Alright, so that's pretty much it. It's very, very simple. I will try and do this kind of video for most of the signals, alright? But yeah, obviously if I'm outside or asleep, I can't do this. So that is why I want to teach you guys how I play these signals. So if I'm not there, you can do it yourselves and also learn the method. Okay, so that should be enough for now. I'll try and give the signals every day, probably between 2 and 5 signals. So it should be plenty of trades. On occasion, there will also be Bitcoin and Ethereum signals. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please DM me. I can also reply while I'm live on the videos, so I can reply to you real time. And if you want any coins charted, any altcoins you guys are interested in, let me know, and I'll show you how I would chart them on the same method, which I'm doing now. All right, guys. So yeah, hope this goes well. Thanks for joining. Hope we all make money. And I'll do my best that you guys can enjoy this whole experience. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow when we start the first signals. Peace.